Hello, everybody, and welcome to Witty Banter, Episode 1, The Pilot. I am here today with my good friend. We're really great friends, isn't that right? Yeah, he's my good friend, and his name is Colin. Yeah, all right. So, Colin, what do you think today's episode is gonna be like?
Probably having a guest in here and...
Whoa. I feel like that's some major foreshadowing right there. All right. So, have you heard about the new and rising star of the century, Colin? His name?
Let me guess. LeBron James?
It's LeBron James, everybody. LeBron James has been making a enormous, wave in the basketball scene. He's been shooting threes like he's good at shooting threes, if you know what I mean. Hey! Yeah! Now, we all know that LeBron is one of the greatest basketball players in history, but where does that leave Colin, our aspiring basketball player? He's
probably at the bottom.
Yeah, he's not very good at it. But it's okay. It's okay. Because he has cheddar cheese in his fridge.
And Parmesan.
Parmesan, okay. Well, Colin, want to know what I think we should do now? I think we should let Street Team take over for a little bit.
Yeah. What made you want to become a chef?
I love cooking. I love feeding people. I love making their bellies happy.
Where did you study food and cooking?
I went to Paul Smith College. It's over by Lake Placid in New York.
And what's your favorite dish to cook?
Oh my gosh. I'd have to say anything sweet.
Yeah. What's the hardest part about being a chef?
Mostly time management, making sure everything is done at a specific time. You gotta make sure everything is hot, fresh, ready to go at a specific time, and that can be challenging when you have different items that you're cooking.
How do you decide what meals to cook at school?
So when I started working here, they had a basis of all of the recipes and everything, and we have been altering them based off of our numbers that we sell during lunch.
Do you have a favorite ingredient to cook with?
I love chocolate chips.
What's the most important skill for a chef to have?
I would say just knowing the product that you're working with, making sure that it's correctly cooked, hot held, because you could make somebody sick potentially.
Have you ever worked in a restaurant, and if so, what was it like?
So I started off at Three Squares Cafe right here in Vergennes, and I worked there for almost 2 years. And then I went to culinary school, and then I actually moved to North Carolina for a few years. I worked at a gated community. I worked at Chili's. Every restaurant is different based off of the ethnicity of food that you're cooking and just where you're located. But it's very rowdy.
What's one thing students don't know about school lunches?
We have to watch the salt content constantly. Salt and sugar are the two biggest things that we have to watch. And unfortunately, we can't put out salt and pepper shakers because then the salt content increases. Unfortunately.
And if you could add any meal in the school, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. Let's see. I don't know. I love all the food that we cook. Maybe more like maybe beef stew or something like that. I love hearty meals that fill you up.
If you could give any advice to someone for being a chef, what would it be?
Make sure that you cook with your heart. Everything comes from here that you cook with, and it like permeates when people eat it.
Thank you for telling us all those.
Of course, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great day.
That was some wonderful live footage. That definitely was taken right now, right at this very moment. He wasn't in it at all. That was just a lookalike. All right, guys. Oh, wait. Who is that? Is that our special guest of the evening? Oh, my goodness. Everybody, give a big round of applause to Sagan Home. Yay! Now, Sagan, I just want to say I'm really, really happy that you were able to make it tonight. Like, I was pretty nervous because, like, this is the first episode of a new show. But thanks to you, it's possible. So, can we just get another round of applause for our wonderful guest? Oh, yeah. Now, Sagan, I'm sure you know what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be asking you a few questions, letting the audience get an insider perspective into the life of a you. Yes. Now, for starters, I just want to make sure you don't have any, like, questions that you wouldn't like being asked if they're, like, too personal.
Yeah, okay. Don't say anything about LeBron James.
That's like half our script, guys. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll just begin. Okay. What are your thoughts on LeBron James?
I'm gonna jump out the window, Tatum.
Good thing we're on the first floor.
That's a good. You funny jokester. You little goofy guy. Yeah, you got me. All right. Well, LeBron James. He's this cool superstar, right? He's so cool.
He's so cool.
Yeah, he's so cool. Okay. I think that topic's a bit dead now. Okay, moving on. Have you ever had the creamy, rich, delicious, sharp goodness that is cheese?
Yes.
Mamma mia, I like cheese. Do you like cheese?
Yes, I do.
That's very good. Do you know how cheese is actually made?
Yes, I do.
All right, because I don't. Would you care explaining?
No.
All right, well, that's cheese for you folks. That's cheese. Now, I just want to know something about you. About, like, you for real. Like for real, for real. Why did you agree to come here on our fine show tonight?
Oh, I didn't agree. I was actually held hostage by Mr. Matt. I came here because I want to. I came here out of my own free will, and is that a W?
V.
Out of my own volition. Yeah.
Well, that's great. We love it when our contestants and guests come here completely willingly and without being forced. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you just for being such a very, very kind and great person who just is helping a new young show blossom and bloom like a flower in spring. Ha. So, have you ever seen a shadow watching you from the corner of your room while you were pretending to be asleep?
And it turns out that shadow is actually me?
Every night.
Well, straight from the source, folks. Straight from the source. Okay, now back on one of our favorite topics, cheese. What is your favorite type of cheese, and why is it sharp Cabot cheddar, aged for 3 years?
It's mozzarella. Mozzarella is the best cheese.
Would you mind explaining why you have a very bad taste in cheese?
I don't.
Yeah.
Mozzarella is the best cheese. Anyone who thinks otherwise is horribly wrong.
But like, see, you know what I mean? Cheddar is just like the best.
Mozzarella!
Parmesan!
What? No, okay. I'm sorry.
Get him out of here!
I
You're
think
fired.
you can't even do that, but I totally support your decision.
I never had a job here anyways.
Wait, who are you?
Where'd you come from?
The basement?
Oh, of course. He's the
That's where we keep all
gremlin.
of the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Parmesan, really?
It's fine. Everybody's wrong in their own way. Except for me, because cheddar is objectively better. Okay. Have you ever considered buying the patent pending foot fungus removal cream? I'm here to tell you about today's sponsor. Patent pending foot fungus removal cream. Okay, cut. It's only $29.99 at your local Ababa Rabba Schnabasan. I mean, Obashan hardware store. Yes. All right. Well, I feel like we all know a lot more about ourselves and a lot more about Sagan after all those questions. And you know what? I've learned a valuable lesson. I'm glad that I am not her. So, a few closing remarks before we finish up the episode. Colin, would you like to know anything?
I need that fungus cream you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I'm just reminding you guys, it's only $29.99 at Ababa Rabba Schnabasan hardware. Now, before you go and we all tuck ourselves in for the night, and Colin watches you from the corner of your room, would you just like to say anything?
They're both wrong. Mozzarella is the best.
Oh my God! No! No!
It's mozzarella!
No, it is cheddar!
Well, it's obviously not Parmesan!
It's not Parmesan, but it's also not...
mozzarella!
It's cheddar! Alright. Great job, guys.